It'll all make sense a bit later, but I've got an interesting one for you today, because we're going to go into London. Now, before we get there, I'm walking towards the station through my hometown of Billericay, and I want to tell you a little tale. The year was 1381. The whole of Europe and England had been ravaged by plague and famine, and so the government had put up taxes so many times that basically people couldn't afford to pay anymore. So they started to rebel. This they called the Peasants' Revolt of 1381. Now they say that up to 100,000 peasants from towns such as Billericay made their way to London to voice their grievances. And today we're going to make our way to London, where other folk of today will voice their grievances. Because today they call it Unite the Kingdom. Well, we've made our way to Tower Hill and the Tower of London, and this would be the first place that the peasants would have made their stand. So when the peasants arrived here, they found that the tower was unlocked, and they walked straight in and sacked it. Now in this picture we can see the young King Richard II making a deal with the peasants led by Wat Tyler. So I'm going to wear this t-shirt in their honour of the Peasants' Revolt. And I'll also wear this poppy for their memory, because so many died when they returned to their hometown, such as Billericay. In fact, Billericay, the King's men followed them back and killed 500 of them, who were buried there.
Tommy Robinson!
Get him out! Out of here! Tommy Robinson!
Love it. Yeah. Yeah. People coming from that direction, not a lot.
nothing with your kids. You can never trust a lefty with your kids. You can never trust a lefty. Never trust a lefty. Never trust a lefty with your kids.
Atta girl. Way open.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Nice songs. Yeah, I got it. Now what we'll do on this?
You will not stop us. MP Rupert Lowe has started his inquiry. Our report will be published in a couple of months, and we are going straight for the government. We're going to name them, we're going to shame them, and we're going to prosecute them, and they're not going to stop us. Now, I'm fortunate enough to stand here today, and I'm fortunate enough to say that I sent my rapist to prison for 35 years. There are thousands of children in this country that have had no justice, no platform and no voice. I just want to mention, before we go into a minute's silence, Lucy Lowe, Laura Wilson and Jodie Shearer. They're not here today. So when we go into that moment of silence, please think of them and keep them close to your heart. And I just want to acknowledge every single victim in this country, not just victims to the gangs, but to the victims that were abused by the church and the priests, the children in care homes, by family members, by online. All of the victims, I want you to know that this wasn't your fault. You're not to blame, and the state will be held to account. Let's go now in silence.
For the sake of the business. The businesses in this country are on their knees at times with this current Prime Minister that we have. Well, I feel insulted to actually call him a Prime Minister. I want a little bit of participation by the audience. So I'm going to say a few things here. So I was quite intrigued when our Prime Minister, when he first got in, he turned up, he had a sharp suit, he had his glasses, he had his brill-creamed hair, and then he continued on to be an absolute wet wig. What he decided to do was go over and made out to be some sort of statesman for the United Kingdom. How wrong he was. It was a fucking embarrassment. And I'm sorry I saw that, that's how I feel. Last year I got on the stage for 2 minutes. And I'm told that thank you from the bottom of my heart for those 2 minutes, because I was throwing televisions out the window every time I saw Sadiq Khan and I saw Starmer appear. That's what I like to hear. I want to hear a cheer when you like it. I want to hear a boo when you don't. So, he then sent over the king. He had to do something. He lost all credibility and has. And then we see Keir Starmer, right? Oh yes, oh yes. We see Keir Starmer write the King's speech for him. And I watch and cringe as I see the King spitting that speech out and thinking, why am I here? Well, I wrote my own only little bill that I would have had the King say in his speech. First thing he would have said is, no more DEI, no more ESG, no more identification. It's absolutely a travesty that we're actually considered that in business we can't look after people, that we need to have DEI and everything else. It's an absolute bloody insult. Now, the next thing is here, Keir Starmer and Ed Miliband. They talk about net zero. I'm not talking about net zero. I'm talking about net zero migration. That's where we need to be. In previous governments, they've been asked how many? 100,000, 200,000? We had almost 1 million when we had Boris Johnson in power. When you look at the Brexit vote, I personally voted for Brexit and I believe in democracy. Unfortunately, that's what Keir Starmer believes in. And by stealth, he's slowly giving everything away, right away from the farmers and the fishermen. What I'd like to say to you all is, Donald Trump got it exactly right about Keir Starmer. He said, the man is no Winston Churchill. But you know what I see here? Tens of thousands of Winston Churchills. It's not acceptable. This speech comes from the heart, off the cuff. All I want to say is I probably will love you all, and I'll probably get slaughtered as a businessman for being up here. Well, we'll all again next year.
Gary, how? What a statement we gave! When it even become an issue to say there's two genders. How many genders are there?
Ross, long time no see.
But that's not okay, because we're governed by you.
We finally found you. Took me all day.
Freedom is life. Freedom was real, but they took our liberty away over time. Yes, they stole our liberty away. Yes, they stole our liberty away. Over time. Over time. Over time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your night. Leave the black cab driver smashed it, didn't he? Oh, Lee. And those kids are here, so man, they must be proud. Right, next. This is about Britain, but I've also watched, for many of you, who was inspired by the Irish farmers recently? I'm not. I see some criticism online that some of our events have other nationalities' flags. That next flag, that one waving there, that's my mother's flag. Right? My mum's here somewhere, my dad's. Love you for what you put up with, Mum and Dad, right? We got there in the end. The next gentleman has flown over from the Republic of Ireland. His name's Thomas MacDonald, he's a councillor. Come up and tell us what's happening in Ireland, sir.
Everyone, thanks Tommy from the bottom of my heart for bringing me here today. It's a pleasure. Because we have to highlight what is happening in Ireland. And we have a great affinity with the UK and with London. I've worked here my father has worked here and all our generations, and we've integrated well with the English and all the British people. We've had no problem. They love us, we love them. We marriage both sides, no problem. Yeah. So I'd like to thank you and thank everyone in London today for turning up for this massive show Tommy's put on. So well done. What is going on in Ireland? It is a disgrace. In every little village, 400 men arrive in the dark of night. We don't know where they've come from. This is in every little village throughout Ireland. And it's not like England or Britain. We have vast populations. We have small 1,500, 2,000 in these villages. 400 men dock up from God knows where, mainly Muslim men. And it's a big worry. Our women can't walk the streets at night. Our children can't let them out to play. It's a massive worry. So Donald Trump, if you're looking in, please do something for Ireland. So I'm not going to hold you on here, as Tony says, in a couple of minutes, a lot of people to go through. And we need to unite those flags. That flag and all the flags, Scotland, Wales and England, come together, please. It's a united front is what we need. But the threat is Islam, and it's a massive threat. It's coming right through Europe. It's been pushed. 500,000 now, they say, coming in through Spain. It's just nuts. The men of this country, fair play to you. Now, we're standing up in Ireland, and we'll all come together. Well done, UK.
Yeah. So, sorry, listen, mate.
Take it up! Take it up!
Charles might be wearing the crown, mate, but you're the king of the people, son. You never forget it. And you've got the biggest army on the fucking earth, mate. Yourself. One word from you, we all go, mate. Do you understand what I mean? So, all I'm saying is Starmer and all them communist bastards get the fuck out now. That's it.
You're not impressed with them then?
No. Why should I be? Let me tell you something else, mate. Charles, you may wear the crown, son, but this man, Tommy, is the king of the people, mate. Watch Game of Thrones. Right? The king of the people always wins. God bless you. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Dominus Vobiscum et Spiritus Tuo. Okay? Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedictus tui mulieribus.
This young woman,
I can carry on, but I won't.
For one day for holding a sign that says foreign rapist.
Latin is the mother language of English. The English. It's a holy language. But it is Romanos.
Yes, we are a
Romanos. And we are Romanos. Okay? So I'm going to tell you this now. Charles, you may wear the crown, but you are not the king. Tommy is. Tommy is the king of the people. Goodbye.
2025, there were over 209,000 sexual assaults recorded, and that is just in England and Wales alone. 10 years ago, that number was just 85,000. Now, that's around 570 people every single day. These aren't just people, that's someone's daughter, someone's mother and someone's sister. 71,000 are victims of rape. The trauma reaches far beyond the victim, destroying families, relationships, trust and lives forever. That's not the full picture. Research shows that most sexual assaults are never actually reported, often because of fear, shame or feeling they won't be believed. We mustn't forget though that the public are not being given transparency in the breakdown of these offences. And that lack of clarity
cause for distrust. These figures demand honest scrutiny, because without a clear picture, how are we supposed to change anything? Without transparency, there can be no accountability. And while all of this is happening, our men and boys, they're facing another danger. Over 50,000 knife crimes last year. These are not just numbers, these are people. Someone's son, father, brother. We know violence exists across all races, all backgrounds and all religions, but that reality should never be used as a reason to ignore growing risk. It would be ignorant not to acknowledge that these rising statistics have occurred alongside staggering increases of migration. Over 70,000 illegal crossings have taken place through Kent ports alone since Labour come into power. Put that into context for you, that is nearly 4 times the capacity of the O2 Arena, or the equivalent of 140 Crowborough camps. Ordinary people live with the consequences, while those clowns over there, responsible, hide behind security, privilege and press statements. They take our taxes, they dismiss our concerns and they expect silence in return from us. It is not racist to speak honestly. The fact is, many of these men arriving come from cultures where values towards women and children are not just different, they are completely incompatible. Across Europe, facing the same dangers. This is why we are standing shoulder to shoulder with our sisters across Europe. Women like the collective Nemesis in France, together raising our voices, impossible to ignore. This will be starting in Dover on the 4th of July. A day when America celebrates its freedoms, we come together to fight for ours. And we ask you to stand with us. Because this is not hate, this is love. But love for our children, love for our land, a future shaped by our own hand. Silence is easy, but silence is wrong. And if we stay silent, everything we love will be gone. Thank you.
We are the government's dirty little secret. We have 1,200 illegal men. Illegal men who are sexually assaulting our nurses at Broomfield Hospital and raping teenage girls in HMOs. With our base, it used to house servicemen, military and police, and they were told to leave the base as it was going to become a prison. This was a lie. All those people were turfed out and instead illegal invaders were let in. Do you think that that's okay? I've got a message to the armed forces. We see you, we hear you, and we respect you for what you've done. I'd had enough, so I decided to set up with a group of people in my town, the Braintree and Wethersfield Protest Group. These are families just like all of you that are worried about the safety of their community and of their children. Together we documented truth. We exposed, with the help of BB Media, that they were taking the migrants to our community hospital and testing them for TB, with people sat in the waiting room who had cancer. Do you also think that that's okay? Not only that, but in our group we have legal migrants who are saying this is not the country they signed up to. Is this the country that we know? No, because it's being taken from us. You need to hold your councils to account. You need to hold your MPs. This government, this pathetic government. Not only were the migrants housed in our base, but they've been bussed into our town, 300 to 500 of them. And do you know what they're getting? Breakdancing lessons. Seriously, breakdancing. Not only that, they're getting art therapy. How many people here are waiting for mental health treatment? Exactly. Good men in this country need support, mental health support. And these men coming over on boats are getting it handed on a plane. 2 weeks after coming across that border illegally. I've had brave whistleblowers reach out to me, NHS workers, police, even pilots of the planes. Can you believe that? Reaching out to me. This government has let us down, but not only that, so did the Conservatives. It's a cycle of privilege. We've got men in suits telling us how we should live our lives. They don't know what it's like to live your life. They pretend they do, but instead they rip you off. They take your money and they are abusing you. They're letting your women get murdered, your women get raped. Children are having to go to school and we're having to worry if they're going to be attacked by a terrorist. Now I'm telling you, you need to save your community because they're not going to help you in this government service either. So if you can take anything away from today, when you go home, think about what you're doing in your community. If you see something happening, report it, but you tell everyone in your town. Because if you don't, the lives of children are at risk. Please stand up. It will save lives. We're seeing amongst us today a people's revolution. There is mass awakening happening. We all know, we can feel it. So when you go home today, don't forget this feeling. Patriots across this great nation, we are united. I would like to congratulate you all for being brave and coming here today. I'd like to also congratulate Tommy and his team for what they have achieved today. I'd also like to congratulate my community for standing with me and coming out and showing everybody what's really happening to them.
Lions, raise your voices again! He can ban me, but he cannot stop you. He cannot ban you from voting. He cannot silence you. He cannot cancel you. And I am with you. I will always be with the British Lions. Always. With the British women. With the British families. I will never leave you. And I will help you to be safe. To create a big nation. Safe nation. Brave nation. I am with you, patriots, with your children, and when your grandchildren will ask you, Grandpa, how did you stop this madness? You will proudly answer, I stood with Tommy Robinson!
Right, I'm just going to say thank you. The Scousers love that one, didn't they? A quick thank you. We want everyone to leave safely, be safe. We want to thank the Metropolitan Police Force, okay? They put their necks down the line for today, and trust me, they fought the government for today, for your rights. Thank you, show them some respect, leave in an orderly fashion, be safe on your way home. I want to thank my three beautiful children who are here somewhere, and I want to thank my ex-wife for the mayhem that you put up with, okay? I love you all, Mum and Dad, I love you, but please leave calmly, don't be antagonised anywhere on your way home, be safe. We done it today, people, we done it, alright?
It's not my megaphone. Whose megaphone is this? Mine. Oh wait, it is. It's yours now, pal, for the next 10 minutes. Who's speaking all that, bro? Come in. Come on, lads. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a traitor. Top there, top there, top there.
You enjoy it?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good
Through,
on,
through, mate.
mate.
You haven't seen my mate, have you?
It's a messy fuckers, isn't it?
Hi fella, how's it
I
going?
saw you last.
Last time, yeah, it was
Last
down
of it,
here, you okay, yeah? All of
Dressed it
us.
up a bit.
Yeah, yeah, I had a bit of an MOT.
Good on ya.
I've got the...
Be safe.
I've got a reputation, fucking builder, give me the details.
Oh, sorry, mate. I'm the fan that best my baby does. And I will put cards on every fucking.
Where's Andy?
You take care, Dave. Good luck with it.
Oh yeah, really good.
Good on you. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Line of flag.
Thank you.
Difference in race.
Really?
Oh no, I have. Sorry, mate. Oh, what's this for now?
Oh, you give him a dog biscuit?
Yeah.
Oh, see they coming in.
That's my last one, Luna. Sorry, girl.
Give all of them to one dog.
No, I've been giving them out all day. Hide them for the police dogs.
The right dogs.
The right dogs, yeah. In case they try to bite me, I was going to
It's a very
bribe them.
good plan. I'm sure they train them for that, Ross.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You might have got a
not
loophole.
my gravy bones. Mine
So
are
you brought some dog bones, little dog biscuits,
little dog biscuits to bribe the riot police dogs.
in case they bite your leg.
Them land sharks don't half bite.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, what a day! What a
There
day!
was no interviews conducted today.
Where was ya?
I don't know.
Where was ya? Where's the
I
rest?
don't know.
Where were